The mysterious disappearance of the number 375 bus in Beijing, 1995, is one of China's most famous supernatural events. A lot of people, especially older folks, still remember it clearly. Some people don't like to talk about it because it involves ghosts and is pretty horrible. Even today, nobody knows what really happened. So what exactly happened in 1995? Beijing is famous for a lot of strange happenings and unsolved mysteries. On the night of November 14, 1995, it was cold and windy. The last bus of the night left the Yuanmingyuan bus station and stopped at the south gate of Yuanmingyuan. There was an older driver and a young female conductor on board. 4 passengers got on, a young couple, an old lady, and a young man. The couple sat behind the driver, while the old lady and the young man sat on single seats near the front door. The bus headed towards the final stop, Xiangshan. The night was really quiet, with only the engine making any noise. The roads were empty, which was normal for a cold November night in Beijing, especially in such a remote area. After passing 2 stops and just over 300 meters past the North Palace Gate stop, the driver suddenly shouted about seeing something, which was weird for that road. They saw 2 figures waiting for the bus to stop. Even though the driver hesitated, the conductor suggested stopping because it was so cold outside and this was the last bus of the night. The bus stopped and 3 people got on. Actually, it was 2 people carrying a third person. The person being carried had messy hair and was hanging his head. The other 2 were wearing old-fashioned clothes like the officials of the Qing period and had very pale faces. Everyone was scared, but the driver kept driving. The conductor tried to calm the passengers down by saying that they were probably actors from a nearby film set, and they might have drunk too much, didn't have time to change their costumes. This explanation calmed everyone down a little, except for the old lady who kept looking back at the 3 new passengers with a serious expression. The bus continued on its way. After about 3 or 4 stops, the young couple had already gotten off. The driver and the conductor were chatting when the old lady suddenly stood up and started hitting the young man in front of her, accusing him of stealing her purse. The young man got angry and denied it, but the old lady insisted they should go to the police station to sort it out. Finally, the young man agreed with anger. After the bus stopped, the old lady and the young man got off. Once the bus left, the old lady told the young man she had actually saved his life. The young man was confused and asked why. The old lady explained that the 3 people who got on the bus were actually ghosts. She had noticed that the wind had lifted their robes, revealing that they had no legs. The young man was shocked and didn't know what to say. The next day, the bus station reported that the driver and the female conductor from the last bus were missing. The police searched for the young man, and both the young man and the old lady were found 2 hours later. The news quickly spread, and the Beijing Evening News reported the story, including the interviews with the young man and the old lady. On the 3rd day, the police found the missing bus near the Mingyun Reservoir, which was more than 100 kilometers away from Xiangshan. Inside the bus, they found 3 badly decomposed bodies. The mystery deepened when it was discovered that the bus couldn't have traveled that far in a single night. The fuel tank was filled with blood instead of gasoline, and the bodies decomposed in a way that defied natural processes. Additionally, the road surveillance showed no footage of the bus traveling towards the reservoir. These unexplained details made the disappearance of the number 375 bus even more mysterious, and no one has been able to provide a clear explanation.